Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom. My name is Symmanayah, and my brothers and sisters are those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Yahweh, and who embrace and accept Yahusha as Messiah, as Mashiach. This is my family, commonly known as Yashar'al, Nation of Believers. Again, my name is Symmanayah, and this is less than 10 minutes. Words to Yashar'al, Nation of Believers. Will it be seeds, water, or an increase? Of course, you will be the judge of that. Each listener will determine whether these words are true or not. This segment of less than 10 minutes is focusing on humility, seeds to discernment. Humility, seeds to discernment. And I begin by reading Genesis 2nd chapter, 7th verse. Genesis 2nd chapter, 7th verse. And Yahweh Alahym formed the man out of the dust from the ground, and breathed into his nostrils breath of life, and the man became a living being. I would also like to share with you, that was Genesis 2nd chapter, 7th verse. I would also like to share with you Psalms chapter 144, verse 3 and 4. Yahweh, what is man that you should know him? Son of man that you should think of him? Man is like a breath, his days like a passing shadow. That was Psalms chapter 144, verse 3 and 4. 2 Corinthians 4:7. And we have this treasure in earthen vessels, so that the excellence of the power might be of Alahym and not of us. Looking at the structure of our being, of our existence, yes, we were made from the earth, from the dust of the ground. Yes, Almighty Yahuwah breathed life into us, and so our spirit, joined with his, become one, dwells in this tabernacle, this earthen vessel, for those who have accepted Yahuwah as Almighty, embrace Yahusha as Mashiach and Messiah. We are one. But in this journey, during this journey, what will happen to cause us to yield to the guidance of the Spirit of Yahusha? What is it that will bring us to obedience and unity? I say to you, to those who hunger and thirst, to those who eager, to those who are true to the Most High, who seek to understand why I state the Spirit of Yahusha as our guide, our teacher, you will discover that the Most High responds to our questions, to our search. You will respond, you will come to know, rather, that if our heart is true to worship and obey, answers to our questions will come. But there will be times we will be distracted. There will be times we will be attacked by strongholds and may fall and falter. But praise Yahuwah. It is through the atonement that was brought by Yahusha our Mashiach that we're able to get up and continue to press forward. But sometimes things seem a bit difficult, a bit hard. I say consider the Spirit of Yahusha. Read John 14:26. John 14:26, and you will see why I constantly, repeatedly mention the Spirit of Yahusha. It is time to lift up Yahusha, my brothers and sisters, that he will draw all men. Consider this: when we succumb to strongholds or are stubborn, consider Nahum 1:3. It reads as follows: Yahuwah is patient and great in power, but by no means leave unpunished. Yahuwah has his way in the whirlwind and in the storms, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. That was Nahum 1:3. And I ask this question: who is able to see in or hear the connection to the reference scriptures and message? Who have witnessed humility in the presence of whirlwinds and storm? Who can discern that whirlwinds and storms come in many shapes and forms? In the Almighty Yahweh having his way, could that result in us becoming humble and thus hearing and seeing more clearly what the Spirit of Yahusha is revealing to us, resulting in discernment or increased discernment? In other words, during the whirlwinds and storm, as it states, Almighty Yahweh has his way. So those storms, do they bring about humility? And does humility bring us to see our existence and where our place is in this journey? Does that humility cause us to pause and stop and be freed of distractions and delusions and come to know and hear more clearly what the Spirit of Yahusha is revealing to us? Your ears have heard. Let your spirit that's joined with the Spirit of Yahusha discern what is true. Pray, my brothers. Study. Pray some more and watch. For humility is the seeds towards discernment. Humility will bring about obedience. Thus, in humility, we will see more clearly how our Almighty Father will have his way. Pray, study. Let the words of this message find their destination. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, this has been Less Than 10 Minutes by Symmanayah. This segment titled Humility Sees Discernment. You be the judge. Choose wisely, my brothers and sisters. Until next time, shalom, shalom, shalom.